You submitted everything the portal asked for. The confirmation page loaded, a reference number appeared. While you were reading it, the status changed behind the screen. That's the part you never see. The decision was already made. It starts with an online application, housing support, a permit, a benefit renewal. The exact system doesn't matter because they all feel the same. You follow the instructions precisely. Upload the documents, tick the declarations, press submit. The system responds instantly, thanking you and confirming receipt. Nothing looks wrong. Within seconds, the application is sorted. Not reviewed, sorted. Assigned a category based on the information you entered and the data it already holds. You don't see that step, there's no message for it, but from that moment on, the outcome is no longer open. You assume the next phase involves someone reading your file, assessing it, making a judgment. That assumption is what keeps you calm. Days later, the portal still says, "In progress." The wording hasn't changed. You check again the following week. Same status, same neutral language. It feels like waiting. What's actually happening is that nothing is waiting. Behind the interface, your application has already been routed. The category it was placed in determines which queue it enters, whether it ever reaches a human, and how long it can sit untouched before being closed. That routing happened instantly, using rules you never see and can't influence. Because the file was complete, it didn't raise questions. Because it didn't raise questions, it didn't create work. A complete file is stable. Stable files don't attract attention. You experience this as silence. No updates, no requests for clarification, no errors to fix. The system doesn't need anything else from you, and that's exactly why it stops engaging. Weeks pass. The status remains unchanged. You tell yourself this means it's still being considered. You're wrong. It means it's already been sorted into a path that doesn't require action. Eventually, the wording shifts. Not dramatically, just enough to notice. No longer active. Closed. Withdrawn. The explanation is thin, almost polite. The window has passed, the review period has ended, the case has been finalized. You search for the decision you missed, the rejection, the assessment, the moment it was weighed and found lacking. There isn't one. The outcome wasn't produced by evaluation, it was produced by classification. From the system's perspective, nothing went wrong. The application behaved exactly as expected. It arrived complete, triggered no flags, and settled into a category that doesn't require further processing. Closing it isn't a failure, it's maintenance. The design rewards quiet cases. Loud ones create work. Ambiguous ones demand judgment. Stable ones can be resolved without anyone ever looking inside them. You're left with the oddest feeling, not of being refused, but of being bypassed, as if the process slipped past you while you were doing everything right. That's the uncomfortable truth of these systems. They don't exist to decide your case. They exist to manage volume, reduce uncertainty, and keep things moving, even if that movement never includes you. The final inversion is this: the trait you rely on to move through modern life, following instructions carefully, completing forms correctly, not causing friction, is the same trait that allows the system to finish with you before you realize anything was ever decided.